Welcome to the April 29th edition of QUTV. I'm Melissa Weed.
And I'm Hannah Youngcliffe.
In continuation of our graduation coverage, QUTV's Pete Leja has ventured to the fabled times of medieval England to catch up with the soon-to-be graduate known as King Arthur.
I know you're angry because you call me what?
Actor, reviewer, director. These are just some of the monikers senior Alex Whitler has earned while at Quincy University. And this May, he will add one more, alumnus. But he has one more part to play before that time comes. A part he had no intention of playing in the first place.
It was kind of an accident getting the part. I really didn't plan on getting a lead role. I actually tried out for a smaller role, chorus role. I even said I did not want the lead role. And days passed by, and they really asked me to consider doing it.
Whitler transferred to QU in the fall of 2009 after finishing school at John Wood Community College. He's been a filmmaker for a long time and has a production titled The Book of Eden opening in McHugh Theater May 12th. The story is about a boy named Aaron who moves into a town that's unlike any town he's been in before.
He's never even lived in the country, and he finds out that the friends there are really cool, but there's also a little gang of friends that run around with swords and pretend they're warriors and go around pretending that they're protecting the town.
As for plans for the future, Whitler will be moving to Peoria, Illinois after graduation. He says he wants to continue filmmaking and entertaining others, much like he does now. From QUTV News, I'm Pete Leja.
Mark your calendars because this is the last semester of Centennial Hall. This afternoon, the hall will be renamed in memory of 1973 alumnus Doug Liesen. The dorm was built in 1960 and named Centennial Hall in commemoration of QU's 100-year anniversary. Liesen, a former Board of Trustees member, passed away in November of 2008 after a battle with cancer. The dorm will be renamed in Liesen's honor due to his contributions to the university, including his estate gift. His gift was used in part to help renovate the dorm.
There is no one on
the ceremony to
Quincy University more than Doug Liesen. He truly lived and breathed Quincy, and he supported us with his time and with his talent.
The ceremony to rename Centennial Hall in honor of Liesen will begin today at 1:45 p.m. in the lobby of Centennial Hall, located on the corner of 20th and Chestnut. The name change begins official in August.
Do you want to show your Hawk spirit? Then it is your time to shine. Hawk Wild begins on May 2nd and runs through May 7th. Students can pick up registration packets in the Student Affairs office to register their teams for the event. Teams must register by May 2nd at 5 p.m. to be eligible to participate. There will be events throughout the week that students can partake in to earn extra points. The inflatable games will begin on May 7th at noon on the A field, so get your team together today.
Do you sleep over what to wear at a job interview? Can't afford that nice coat to impress your new boss? Earlier this week, I sat down with Kristen and Liesen to get some tips for the seniors who are going through just that. I am sitting with Quincy University's Coordinator of Career Services, Kristen Liesen. Kristen, what is the Career Closet?
The Career Closet was designed to help students who didn't have enough interview attire for either an internship or their first professional interview. And so it's donated items that have been slightly worn that are up to campus fashions for the students of this age, and they were donated to help these students. We have it organized with different sizes, styles, and it's for men and women. Shoes, ties, just a little bit of every type of accessory.
How can students take advantage of this?
It's really simple. They can come into my office in Career Services in Francis Hall, or they can email me and make an appointment with me, and I'll take them to the Career Closet. If they would like to search for themselves on their own, then I'll allow them to do that, or if they need a little help with selection, we'll kind of come out with a really great style that will be impressive.
With graduation approaching, many students are looking for jobs. How are you able to assist them with this process?
I like to start at the very beginning with making sure that they have a professional resume. That is the first thing that the employer will see on them, followed by a cover letter that's very strong, that is written specific to that particular job that they're applying for. I also like to follow up with them with interview skills, making sure that they're able to sell themselves in a professional manner, and also just making sure that they're confident about what they can offer to the company.
What advice would you give to seniors who still haven't found a job?
Keep your head up. It's a tough economy, but I think the most important thing that I talk to students about daily would be networking. Right now, they have so many friends that they've met here at QU, and their parents a lot of times will have connections. And so using their new networks, their students, families, friends, going back to old coaches or old teachers, and just trying to get their foot in the door. I also really recommend that our students from some of the different areas like Chicago and St. Louis, that they might start working with our advancement office and use the alumni services. Go to some of the special alumni events in some of those different areas.
Thank you, Kristen, and we appreciate all you do for the students.
Thank you.
If you're having problems finding things to do, don't worry, there's a cure for that. TheLocalQ.com is a source for all regional entertainment, music, movies, food, and arts. The website is the key to all upcoming events and entertainment news in the Quincy community. Read unique blogs that include music, food, and movie reviews. Click the calendar link to view upcoming venues. You can even narrow your search to an event of your preference. The Music tab takes you on a local music discovery where you can find up-and-coming talent. The Eats and Drinks tab will direct you to unique food and drink spots. The website has a QU flavor with graduate student Jacob McGuire providing a blog titled The Wonder Years, and instructor of communication Travis Yates as a part of a collaborative He Said, She Said movie page that offers weekly movie reviews. In addition to their website, you can follow the local Q on Twitter and Facebook.
After a disappointing season, the QU Hawk football team is looking to shake things up. That could all start with a new stadium. It was recently announced that Flynn Stadium, the football field used for Quincy Senior High School games, will undergo a renovation in the near future. Quincy University will partner with the Quincy School District to help raise funds in hopes of using the field in 2012. The Hawks football team has been using QU Stadium since 1987 when football returned to the school after a 30-year hiatus. Ironically, Quincy Senior High used QU Stadium until 1980 when Flynn Stadium was opened. The school district will spend $420,000 to fix electrical problems beneath the field, and QU will help raise the $310,000 needed to put in a new field turf.
The men's volleyball team saw a spike in wins on their way to the first winning season since 2002. The 22 wins compared to the 14 losses set a program record for most wins in a season, however, that came to an end this week. The Hawks lost to Loyola University in the semifinals of the Midwestern Intercollegiate Volleyball Association tournament. Head coach Hadley Foster cited the work ethic of the juniors and seniors who have been starters over the past few seasons as a key to the success of the team. One junior just starting with the team this year gave his point of view on the victorious season.
Winning against Loyola, second time in school history we've ever done that. First time in 10 years that we've beaten them, and just glad that this team was, the team to do it because we're a special team.
QTV would like to congratulate the Hawks on their tremendous record-setting season.
For the second time in her illustrated career, Quincy University Lady Hawks pitcher Tori Bunzel has been featured in Sports Illustrated. After throwing a no-hitter and a perfect game in a doubleheader, Bunzel was featured in the Faces in the Crowd segment of the popular magazine. It also highlighted her 23 strikeout performance against Missouri S&T, which ties the Division II record for most strikeouts in a game. Bunzel was also featured in the May 3, 2010 issue of Sports Illustrated. Bunzel continues to add to her legacy, and in her time at QU, she has thrown 8 no-hitters and 3 perfect games, and has twice been named National Pitcher of the Week. She currently leads the nation in strikeouts. The issue dated April 25th can be found on newsstands, or you can borrow a copy at Brenner Library. The Lady Hawks regular season ends on Sunday, May 1st at Southern Indiana.
Today marks the historical event of the royal marriage of Prince William and Kate Middleton. The ceremony is taking place at Westminster Abbey, where the couple will exchange their vows as the entire world watches in awe. Because of the buzz from the controversial seating arrangements of the royal family to Kate's extremely secretive wedding gown, QTV went around campus to ask students what students thought of what was being called the People's Wedding.
I really haven't kept up with much information about the royal wedding. I see it in magazines, and I just haven't really been interested in it. I have a lot going on with school and everything else, so I never really took the time to look into it. I think it sounds fun.
To us, it's like our celebrities here. Like people in other countries, like they blow up celebrities here, like movie stars, music singers, bands. They blow those up way out of proportion when like. So I think it's kind of like the vice versa, is we have finally something to like really attribute to because we don't have it here.
Even with an overwhelming amount of publicity of the ceremony, decorations and parties have filled the streets of London and other parts of the world in celebration of this great occasion. Not since the late Princess Diana's wedding has there been such a large public and media-involved royal wedding. Thank you for joining us for this week's episode of QTV.
There's only 2 shows left this semester, so stay tuned to see what's in store.